Okay, welcome to a new video for my daily trading outlooks. And in this video today, we're going to discuss our last week. What did happen? What did we do? What kind of mistakes did we make? And to start with, last week we were actually in gold long from this area somewhere. But then we went in a very, very long range, and we were talking like, yeah, most of the time when it starts ranging, I hit my stop loss, we thought. So this time we put the break even. And just right underneath here, we took out liquidity once again. And that's what my break even was. It's a bit unfortunate because we went in around this area. And then we decided to go short in this kind of liquidity zone, what I thought what was. But right now it looks like we're just going to push more upwards. So yeah, the market won this time for me this week, and I need to make a plan where I can get a little bit less emotional, because this part, um, no, actually from here I was in. It's only around 3 days, maybe yeah, four, three, almost 4 days, and I didn't have the patience to wait and to let the trade play out. So that's kind of a mistake, and I don't know why I did. I let myself influence by others. Um, yeah, and it's the same is for euro US dollar. We were in a long position before. It took so long, so we entered in this area. Our stop loss was around here, and then we put it at break even. And guess what happened after almost hitting our TP? Because we had to make the rule like once we hit 2R or above, we put our stop loss to break even, which we did, and we got hit break even once again. Of course, we started the week with a good trade on with a good TP on EU as well. But yeah, I think right now we are just +1 for this week. I'm not too sure. I'm also not too happy about this. We also hit some other stop losses. I will go through it later myself today. I don't know really where the stop losses are, because I really need to review them. I need to review what happened. I also had a plan on EG. Didn't play out, and in the beginning of this week, I had a plan on USD CAD, and I marked this entire area as demand zone. But I was not too happy. I was not too sure about to play a short in this area. I don't really know why. So I think because of the impatience, I need to test my patience a bit more. And of course, I like action. I mean, like to scalp. But I think I also need to go back to my meditations during the days and start doing my maybe start doing also one account, um, just like swing trading on the daily, just very big swing trading. And I think for me that just might be a very good solution, because then you can just wait for the bigger moves. And as we see, the price action is actually just very, very clean. We constantly go back to our 50 zone, and then we have our reaction. So right now we actually could have taken the trade, and maybe we get another opportunity because we broke structure right now. So maybe the price will come back to once we maybe can get it in. And of course, a stop loss will not be too tight. You can just play it a little bit like this, which probably is fine. This is our daily plan. This is then our target. The trend is down. Um, Maybe eventually we can target also this area. So once we make another market structure, we can go follow along every time on the 50. And maybe the one thing we can do is to zoom back into the 4 hours, because most people who make a lot of profit, they are swing traders. So this is the more closest point I want to put my stop loss down. Um, and then I will see what is going to happen. Um, so yeah, for me, this might be a very good trade for the next week. And yeah, just talking about EU, just remove all of this. We will go back towards the daily. And for me, just what went wrong last week. Um, I also was in between a losing streak from like 8 trades, but I couldn't take any of these trades on my funded account, because I got my payout very late. There was some delay because of some payment details. So to be honest, very thankful for Overcapital by not giving me my account right away back. And yeah, now we know what to do. We need to stay patient, more patience. And also, as I think on version, still just mark some areas above. It's actually similar like USD cut, because we have our low, we have a high, we hit our 50, and then we also took out liquidity over here. Some people might see it as a break of structure, but we haven't had a single daily close underneath this low. So for me, it is very interesting. And this actually gives me more clarity in charts, because this is actually what is good day trading, or maybe swing trading. Because we were too eager to enter, we didn't have our patience in this range. Don't know why, but once these kind of ranges are forming, you're always expecting explosion. And this explosion could already be happening on Monday. I don't know what's going on in the world. There might be big news or whatever, but it will make the price move. And yeah, to be honest, it's for me a very clear setup. Also, because we have something like a trend liquidity, which will be taken out probably. So yeah, and then the other trade where I am at, we just will go back first to the daily to maybe figure out if you're still on the right track this trade. We have had a very long uptrend with Euro and ZD, and then we took out liquidity over here on the daily, and we didn't have a single, no, we didn't have a daily close underneath here. So for me, it is really interesting to go back at least to this blue box. But also maybe we were too greedy by entering this trade on this time frame. On the lower time frame, we took it actually, and there is always, well, we tapped in this demand only once, maybe twice. No, I think once. So maybe we are a little bit too early, but we took out the liquidity underneath there. And you could see this as maybe a market structure shift. That's why I entered already, and that could be too early. We don't know. We will see what is going to happen. Um, it looks good and it doesn't look good. So because we are in this trade already, we could have our spike down. We can even go back till here before we go up. Um, yeah, so we are probably a bit too early because sometimes when we have these big kind of ranges, people will get stopped out, stopped out, stopped out before we go. And we have also still this low, maybe, before we will go all the way back up. Or we don't, and our plan is wrong. So, then on gold, yeah, for now on, I just expect to have more upside. Um, we were going very, very well on gold lately, but yeah, at some point the market took over. We couldn't wait here. Then we took a short because we got insecure. Uh, Maybe it is a trade which have been played out before because we targeted this area to go down and target this area. The R is maybe okay, but the trade is not playing out as I hoped, and also the long didn't went as I hoped. So that is a bit unfortunate. But anyway, it is what it is, and just have let a small look on Bitcoin. We are once going down again. And I think I would just start to make only daily. I look some Bitcoin on the daily chart because what is actually happening? We had our low, and then we didn't have a strong reaction up. So it would be a very good scenario to take out this long once again. We are obviously trending down, and we have just some new areas to target. 52K. I think the world will go panic if they hit the 43. But technical wise, it is an option to go all the way there. And yeah, this will be the most insane option to go to. So we don't know. We don't know what will happen. This is my just targets for down. Maybe we can. The upside will also be very, very big from this area already. Not really a trade I would like to take because you're probably in this trade for like 300 days. I don't know. Um, but investing wise, maybe a good option. We are actually we are currently in a very strong area of support as well, but there's a lot of volume in this area. So maybe a strong reaction will still come after we take out this low. Maybe we just hit the 52K, 54K, or wherever. But yeah, that's what we're aiming for. Okay, thanks for watching this video, and I'm gonna work this weekend on better myself, uh, getting less emotional, because it is not our best month right now. Okay, see you in the next video, and I will do my best.